Here we go. So Rangers transfer news 5 to 12 on a Sunday morning, soon to be afternoon. And the fun thing is, folks, there is no news. We're just here to talk about Rangers. So looking forward to it. Jamie Vardy, I'm going to put him up for a poll. Absolutely. And we'll dive into, a wee bit of news. Max Aarons, it's edging closer. Probably a lot of people waking up on this Sunday morning with a lot of fear, so to speak. Yes, to Vardy, don't worry, we'll get up for a poll. Just let a few people join for I start repeating all the transfer news that's been repeated for the past 6 weeks. But I'm expecting tomorrow to be the big day. I need to restart my phone. It's going so slow. Don't know what's going on. But yeah, we'll put this Jamie Vardy poll up then, shall we? Right. Do you like calling me that? Good. Start poll. What do we make then? We talk all discussions here on this channel. What do we make of what Trump did last night then, folks? Bet you didn't expect to get asked that a minute in. We talk about it all. I ain't a shite bag, brother. Shagger, that's it. It's Big Stevie to you, but Shagger to everybody else. He started World War III. We got any counter opinions to that? Tell you what, man. Didn't think we'd get World War III before we actually signed anybody, but here we are. Nah, Trump's the shagger. That's fair enough. I'll accept that. I'll accept that about Donald Trump. Here we go. Right. So Jamie Vardy, we get 5 votes, so 80% would take Jamie Vardy. It's a bit cool today, isn't it? We were a bit raining. The boys will have Iran flags. Iran, how do you want to call them? Iran so far away. They probably will. Definitely will, actually. That's 100% guaranteed. Donald Trump, seen it last night at 2 a.m. I was like, there you go. Big Donald Trump. But the real question is, where are these sirens? Are we expecting them tomorrow? Preseason starts tomorrow, huh? Hopefully. Right, what's this phone doing, man? Put my phone, I've got no news to talk about. I say news, there's not much news. Jamie Vardy, Connor Cody. We need centre backs, man. Liked with that guy yesterday, Helland, but I don't really believe too much of Helland. Helland? Levidon Helland. Don't think this phone wants to turn on. Oh, it does want to turn on. There we go. Up to our knees, says Christian. Up to our knees in what? Phone restarted. Brilliant. We'd be quite happy with Ford. I don't think he's quite what he was, but boy could definitely get a few. Nah, I don't think he's quite what he was, to be honest with you. Doesn't need to be what he was to do a job. So yeah, look at it. Right, hold on. We're linked. Where actually are the links? It just seems to be Max Aarons. Yesterday, obviously, Romano was talking about it. All paperwork signed, just waiting on an announcement. I think they're going to announce it tomorrow morning for pre-season. He can come in. As for everybody else, though, I'm not too sure. Right, let's see. Scottish football, boom. Get it up here. Right, so we could probably put another few polls. I wish you could do more than one poll at once, but you can't. Lack of 3 p.m. kickoffs exception, not the rule. Yeah, not a lot of 3 p.m. Well, I think there's only one 3 p.m. kickoff. What next for highly rated Motherwell teenager Miller? Rangers. I think we'd all take Lennon Miller, wouldn't we? Maybe some people wouldn't for whatever weird reason, but I would every day of the week. Nico Raskin offered a new contract. I guess we could talk about that. Fuck me. The gossip column here has not much to do with Rangers. Birmingham City, they're not signing a Rangers player for once. I wonder where Davies is going to end up. You know what? I can see Russell Martin liking Davies. Bournemouth right back Max Raretz has agreed to move to Rangers on loan. That's for Fabrizio Romano. Why is it? I mean, we knew this like 2 days ago. It's just repeating the same pish. Well, the AEK guy on X. I mean, it appears to be there's about 400 AEK guys that are on X, but apparently Rangers, Athens, and Dessos have all reached a full agreement now. I don't, but I'll believe that when I see it. What's happening? I don't know. What's happened? They must be keeping the cards close to their chest. Maybe there's going to be a grand reveal tomorrow of about 10 players, American style. They're all going to come down like Apollo Creed. Living in America. Da, 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 da. Hopefully, I'm not banking on it though. Football Insider says that Rangers are determined to keep Igamani despite interest for Everton and West Ham. Well, that's good. Well, that's an interesting one. This is via the Glasgow Times. Keeping the money close to their chest too, if they want. Rangers could miss out on striker De Torsman because Maccabi Tel Aviv may be reluctant to sell a 21-year-old or will significantly raise the asking price because of fears the rising conflict in the Middle East will make it more difficult for them to attract a replacement signing. Well, World War III would do that, but wads of cash would also attract players. I've got no doubts about that. But I like the look at the Torsman. But we've literally no idea. We've literally no idea how it's going to play out in the Middle East, folks. I mean, you could be signing Hee Haw. We don't know. I mean, that's an active situation. Know what I mean? The MLS, fuck every league in the world could be out of commission soon if shit truly hits the fan. Maybe that's what the 49ers are banking on. All jokes aside, but I would have liked the Torsman. I mean, it doesn't mean it. I mean, I guess it doesn't mean it's not going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if that just completely falls through. 21-year-old, experience in Europe, good record in his league. I think that ticks a few boxes, doesn't it? Absolutely. Let's see here. Now, this guy I've seen was linked with Rangers. Ozajek, 25-year-old centre half. We know a thing or two about Ozajek. So, Luka Jelenic has attracted interest for Rangers and Vitoria Guimarães. And Rangers, but there are no. Hold on. I mean, they've included Rangers either fucking side of Vitoria Guimarães. One of us is one of Rangers is highlighted, the other one isn't. But there are no official offers yet for the 25-year-old centre half who Ozajek bought for 685 last season from Faradazan. I don't know hee haw about him now. That's according to 24 Sata. Fia. I can't speak today. Can't speak any day. For Croatian football on X, so that's interesting to say the least. No, I don't know too much about him. Let's see here. Yanis Hadji, who's been linked with Genoa and Borussia Mönchengladbach, has confirmed he is in talks with Legia Warsaw following his release by Rangers. I don't get why we got rid of Hadji, but again, he's away, so I'm not gonna cry too much. But what would Russell Martin have wanted to do with Hadji? You know what I mean? Your best. Maybe he would have wanted your best, but we're 8 and a bit minutes in. Let's see what else is there. Saudi Arabian club wants McTominay, but that's not really us. Any other Rangers news? Scottish midfielder Liam Burt has detailed the abuse he received in a career of crossing divides from Rangers to Celtic, Bohemians, Shamrock Rovers, and Shelbourne, and now Glentoran. Fuck me, that guy has been passed around. That's a lot of clubs. Josh Ray revealed he rejected a move to Atletico Madrid at the age of 13. This is just the stuff you don't get anywhere else, man, at 12:05. And that's pretty much it regarding the news, man. I mean, Fardy and Connor Cody, they've just died down. It's like God's entering this room. This is very bright. But yeah, does anyone get anything else to add? 10 minutes in, and we are fucking struggling for a bit of news here. There's hee haw hap. Partly Wrexham and Stockport want Tom Lawrence. I could definitely see him going to Wrexham. Is he good enough for the English Championship? Aye, I'd say so. I'd say so. Oh, forgot about my cup of tea. World's smallest cup of tea in like a shite glass. Shite cup. But yeah. Concerned about what their fans would say about Torsman. Fuck, we terrorised Abada and he was one of their own players. That's true. I'm not concerned about what the man came up, I have to say. Because see, if I was concerned, I'd be deleting all their comments. Somebody actually commented yesterday that they're unsubscribing because there's one too many Celtic fan comments. I think that's a pathetic mindset, personally, man. See, if it was me, you get stuck in, 2-footed tackle. You don't, no surrender, you don't back down, you don't click the unsubscribe button and block people. Come on, man. We're bigger than that. Just a bit of fucking banter for the most part, you know what I mean? That's what's going on there. There's a mountain in the background, but I would have liked the Torsman. As for Fardy, I mean, as for Dessers, I think we're going to need to get rid of one of those three. Get rid of them. Potatoes defeat at Ireland changed my mind. They did it was a pretty good job. One of their players. I mean, Fardy would be a free. What would Connor Cody be? I don't even know. Is Connor Cody a contract? I'm pretty sure he's still at Leicester, you know. He is, isn't he? He's still at Leicester, so that would actually cost a fee. Unless he's out of contract and no one's clocked onto that. But I mean, a 32-year-old centre back. But we need a centre back. I mean, we're linked with Haaland or Helland. I don't know you call him, man. Jelenovic, Connor Cody. Jambo Bear even floated the idea of Declan Gallagher. What's that? Uncle Patio Furniture. They must have. They must have. Apparently. There we go. Tell you what, folks, we're absolutely starving it here for some fucking transfer news, Rangers. Well, I'll tell you what, actually, I've got some other news. Ticket sales for the friendlies for my Gelsby members open tomorrow at 10 a.m. And I think you can buy up to four tickets per account for Club Bruges in Middlesbrough. So there you go. You don't get that information anywhere else. I'll let you know. But again, it's just friendlies, isn't it? But I mean, this is the sixth. The sixth. Santoy, check the fucking nick of wee Rangers. What the fuck? Worse off than last year. It's no even a gap. It's just a piss take. Here, Chris Boyd turned around and said that Rangers are going to win the league. And as of right now, we are weaker than last year. That is factual. But there's about 2 and a bit months left of a transfer window. So it can happen. There's Caden with a super chat. The Celtic pay packet. Tell you what, Celtic aren't spending money. You might need to send that to Dermot Desmond. Caden. Because the 49ers are minted. And Russell Martin's going to lead Rangers to title 56. I'll agree with Chris Boyd. Potentially. I need to see something, man. It's far too early for predictions, isn't it? Last year I knew. This year, it's the unknown. You never know what Russell Martin's going to do, guys. Christian in there. Christian Cage with a burn. Need some ointment in that. But yeah, we need to sign some players, man. There's no two ways about it. Players need signed. There's no point me sitting. Honestly, it's just repeating the same regurgitated shite. Sitting. I can't. With the current squad right now, we can't win the league. It's literally worse than last year, and no one should even take offence to that. We can't, unless Russell Martin is the greatest thing since sliced bread, which I don't think he is. Right? Don't think he is. So you look at it, you've lost Balogun, you've lost Tierney, you've lost Hadji, you've lost Lawrence, regardless of what you think of them. Who else did we lose? A few other people. Names are just eluding me. And we've brought in Lyle Cameron. We can't turn around and say that Lyle Cameron is an improvement on like the 6 players that got released, because I like him, but it's not. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. What's going on here? We're getting a wee spell check going on. Tell you what, Hearts have done good business. Jambo Bear's a happy man. 6 mil, 6 mil, 6 players. Fuck, imagine they spent 6 mil. I think everybody would be relatively happy, but we hit the super chat goal. That's all that matters. Look, there's the Undertaker. Who wants the Undertaker, eh? Shout out to the dead man. There's Polly Walnuts. Need to add a few more emojis or replace a few. There's Russell Martin. There's Russell Martin. Probably need to get one of Russell Martin as a manager, though. That's what we want into. We need Russell Martin as a manager. Nah, they always back me. Just not in this stream. To be fair. You'll no need them for long. What, the emojis? Polly Walnuts. Get the fuck out of here. Get this. He was interior decorator. His house looked like shit. We Sopranos. The Martin ones? Here. Bro, I did say that Russell Martin probably won't win nothing. Come on, Russell, prove me wrong. But it's not like the transfer business so far is filling me with much hope. Swapping for Santa around November. Could swap him for fucking... I mean, it probably will be Santa we'll be swapping him for. Swap will be... Say Santa. It's going to be Barry Ferguson wearing a Santa hat. That's probably what it's going to amount to. Yo, I hope he proves us both wrong, but I agree. I had more confidence in Russell Martin weeks ago, just due to the fact there was more time to sign people. And now I see nothing. What about John Suter? Well, I've already addressed John Suter. Do not understand it for the life of me, but apparently he's going to be back for the Champions League qualifiers. And if he is back, then I've got no real issue with it. You know? No real issue with it. But if he's not, then I do. Because it's not like John Suter. I get it. Like, he's not the number one centre back. I don't think we really have a number one centre. Well, apart from Grant Hanley, for whatever fucking reason Steve Clark wants to pick him. But nah, man, he should have went and got the surgery. But if he's back, then who cares? But again, is he back tomorrow? That's when pre-season begins. I'd like to see him back for tomorrow. But he probably won't be. And then he probably won't be completely up to speed for the game against Panathinaikos. And if he's not up to speed and that comes out and he costs us a goal or two, then people are going to be livid. And rightfully so. Because we need Champions League football. You know, you can't play the plate competition. You know what I mean? You can't play that. I think everybody's going to be playing the plate competition this year. No Scottish team will be playing in the champ. Actually, I predicted it. Every team that's in the that's in qualifiers will play in the lesser competition than what they started in. That's my bold prediction, which means no Champions League, and Aberdeen will be playing Conference League, and Hibs won't get in. So, well, actually, Hibs are in the Europa League. They might get Conference League. And as for Dundee United, I don't think anybody's getting them a chance. I don't even know Dundee United. I know they're taking on Una Strassen or something. Una Strassen. It'd be decent if he wasn't mute. Yeah, he's not very focal, John. Not very focal. Fardy would score goals, but I think his wages would be too much. They would be. But again, I'd be open to the idea. Rangers Hannah? Is that Roger Hannah? Is Roger Hannah a Rangers man? Do you think Rangers will beat? Yes, I think Rangers will beat Panathinaikos. We should. We're better than them. There are a few steps below us, and that's proven by the fact that they're they've been in the Conference League, and also in terms of the club ranking, they're about 50 places below us, so we should beat them. Got a better team. And put it this way, if we were taking on Panathinaikos in the quarterfinals of the Europa League last season, we'd all be like we're in the semis. We would. That's a fact. So, I mean, Fenerbahce's better than Panathinaikos. Athletic Bilbao are obviously better than Panathinaikos. Braga are better than Panathinaikos. I'd say Red Star Belgrade, all teams that we've beaten in the past. So, yeah, let's beat them. Let's get the job done. I think we will get the job done. Yeah, I'm a realist, right? I think we'll struggle against Benfica and Club Brugge, but again, we've been very good against Benfica in the last couple of years. Problem is, though, our team's worse in the last couple of years. But here, there's a transfer window in between now and then, isn't there, guys? It's not very cocky, man. Panathinaikos are shite. Heard it here first. Rangers will get through against Panathinaikos. It's not cocky. They're just shite. People are bigging them up like they're the greatest team of all time. They're not. They're pish. And you can come back to this fucking stream if you want on, what is it, the 30th of July? July, voice break. Come back this second. Time mark 21:20. Panathinaikos are shite. Rangers are getting past them. There's no two ways about it. And that's it. Will we probably go in the third or the playoff round? Yeah, I need to see who we'll get. But as for Panathinaikos, would you stake your channel on it? Well, I mean, how does that work? I delete it. I delete the channel if they don't beat. I'd rather do a better bet than that. Like, here, hypothetically, I'll delete my channel if Rangers don't win the league this year. Hypothetical, of course. That's a big one. That's like, yeah, we have to wait until next May. But no, I think we'll beat them. I'm about 95% confident. I mean, obviously, you can get a red card, you can get injuries. John Souttar's wee leg plays himself up, but his knee or whatever he got injured. But we'll beat them, man. If you can't, also it guarantees Europa League football. If we get knocked out in the second qualifying round, we're not even guaranteed Europa League. We could be looking at Conference League or worse. So we have to win. Fuck it, we have to win. But no, the channel will not be getting staked on it. Absolutely not. No, won't be doing that. Won't be doing that. It's 74 viewers. How we are doing? But we'll win. People are hyping up Panathinaikos like they're something crazy. They're not that good. They're not, man. Honestly, even if Hibs, Aberdeen, or Dundee United got Panathinaikos, I'd say, well, you know what, they've half a chance. Especially Hibs, because I think Hibs, Dundee United, a wee bit questionable with Dundee United, but we are clear favourites against Panathinaikos. Anyone selling us short is protecting Martin and protecting the 49ers, in my opinion. We should beat them, even with this current squad right now. But fact that there'll be signings. There's no excuses, man. No excuses. No fucking excuses. It needs to be a win, and it can only be a win. You know what I mean? Home and away. People talk about, oh, but it's awful hard going away to Greece. Fuck Greece. It should be hard coming to Ibrox. Make it hard for them. But no. Let's talk about how hard it is in Greece. Maybe they're thinking it's hard for them. What makes us favourites? See, using the clown emoji, like, it doesn't really get you anywhere. But what makes us favourites? We're a better team. We've got better players. We've consistently played in a higher level European competition for the last couple of years, which Celtic fans would use against Rangers. So I'm certainly going to use against Panathinaikos. We're better. We're fucking better than Panathinaikos. That's what makes us favourites. What's been happening? Not much. That's good, John. Damp squid. We'll see. Russell Martin's teddy bears. I think they got the job done. Why are we pretending that Panathinaikos are world beaters? They're going to get scudded. Rangers will win easy. Fucking read my lips. Rangers will win easy, huh? And everyone believes that. You can believe that. Not a fucking chance. Cameron, what do you think? You think Panathinaikos are shite? Fucking leave it in the chat down below. We're going to win. Fucking worried about Panathinaikos. Well, I'm fucking bricking it here. We'll win. Easy peasy. That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. They're going to get scudded. Fuck, I'm really setting myself up here. I'll admit I was wrong, but I won't be wrong. Rangers will beat Panathinaikos or I'll be fuming. I'm putting myself on the fucking line here. But Panathinaikos used to be really good. They did. I think they're undefeated against Scottish clubs, but they were much better 15 years ago. And we know how much that means, what that feels like. So we'll see. Right, folks. Closing thoughts. Earning the hatreds of the Greeks. Keep it up. I thought, are they not Turkish, Panathinaikos? I thought they were Turkish or something. No. They're just a wee diddy Turkish team. For Istanbul or something. No? Getting the fishing rod out. Come on. We diddy team for Turkey, we'll fucking scud them. Then we'll beat the other diddy team for Cyprus or whatever. Fenerbahce in the third round. Then the playoff round, we'll beat that diddy team for Lisbon. And we'll be the real Lisbon Lions. How about that, huh? Anyway, 75,000 seater in Athens. And that doesn't mean fuck all. What's that mean? That means hee-haw. Couldn't care if they get 75 people or 75,000. They're shite. The Rangers are beating them, man. No two ways about it. Early, is it still morning? Early afternoon confidence here. Early afternoon confidence. Actually, I started it in the morning, so there we go. Yo, maybe right. The reality is Rangers are favourites. It's not a 100% guarantee, but we'll win. That's it. Europa League nights this season. I think it's going to be Europa League nights all round for everybody in this chat. It's going to be Thursday nights, Europa nights. Can't beat a Europa night. You know, cannot beat it. Cannot beat a Thursday night. Europa nights. Fucking buzzing for the Europa nights. Well, I'm not really buzzing because I want to get Champions League football, but again, we'll see where that goes. You never know. Russell Martin. The key thing is, well, you get to the playoff, you get what, 5 million or something, which we didn't get last year because we bottled it against Dynamo Kiev. So that 5 million, you never know. That could be you can put that on top of the 49ers as 400 billion, then you got a lot of money. Right, we'll go to half an hour here. How's the 83 viewers enjoyed this? Panathinaikos Diddy Club, right? What about Jamie Vardy? What's he doing? 45 votes. 2/3 of people think it would be a good signing. That's good then. Making people laugh. I like making people laugh, huh? Yeah, I mean, you have to laugh because we're going to spend 400 billion, or else you'd be greeting. You know what I mean. But yeah, hopefully some signings happen soon, folks. Not convinced. I think Max Aarons will be announced tomorrow morning. As for Panathinaikos, I'm going to keep an eye on Panathinaikos, see what they're doing in the transfer budget business. You know, not bad for a wee Turkish team or Panathinaikos, but they're not quite Rangers. That's what we're getting at. Imagine this Rangers team in the worst team in the Champions League twice. No, it wouldn't happen, man. We have to hold that L. We were fucking awful. I'm not gonna spin it. Oh, we went 1-0 against Liverpool. There's no spin to be had, folks, for that, right? But with the new format, it's easier. You could still get shafted. You know, you still could get shafted with the new format, but I think you'd be picking up points. Did he just say Turkish? You're damn right I did, because I'm ripping the pish clean out of Panathinaikos. Bluebells are blue. They're a wee Diddy club from Turkey. And before anybody knows, I know they're not Turkish. They're from Cyprus, aren't they? Oh, reeling that rod in there. A wee Diddy club. We're scudding them. We're scudding them. Absolutely scudding them. They might be from Sweden. That might be a bit too north for them. What are they called? Aris Panathinaikos Bull or something? It's almost like if you combine all the Aris Panathinaikos Bull. The Greeks are blowing heads. Well, they'll be going back to smashing plates after the second qualifying round because they're shite. And until next time, we're done. Panathinaikos, Diddy Club, remember that. Fucking, we're winning, right? There's no two ways about it. It's going to be, we're winning, man. Third qualifying round's got Rangers' name on it. You heard it here first. Until these pre-season friendlies turn into a disaster and I have to walk away with my tail tucked between my legs. I go and smash some plates. We're winning. Smash some fucking plates. Jobbers. Panorama. Panasonic. On the instructions of who? Captain Panasonic. Anyway, Captain smashed the plates over in Turkey and Cyprus. Peace.